Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So if you've seen any of my videos, you know that I have ran some Feyachi weapon lights in the past. Well, one of my weapons still has a Feyachi weapon light, and that's Peasant Elite. And if you don't know who Peasant Elite is, then you've got some catching up to do on the channel. It's probably the reason why you're seeing me today. Anyway, so those weapon lights are notorious for having this really long accordion freaking tail cap cord to the pressure pad, and it's just stupid long. A lot of people will cut them and then splice it, but then you're just messing with the reliability of that light and however good you are at splicing and soldering, or if you even solder, if you're just the type of guy who twists them together and throws some black tape on it, it's only a matter of time before that thing fails you. So Feyachi kind of recognized, hey, people are hacking up our pressure pad tail caps because our freaking wire is 18 feet long in a coil, and nobody wants that on their weapon. So thankfully somebody at Feyachi was like, let's redesign a tail cap with a pressure pad that, you know, benefits people. So they came out with the Feyachi PS-30 pressure switch kit. So I went ahead and picked this kit up. So let's go ahead and look at it. So all right, we got our M-lock tools. Cool, nobody really cares. All right, so right off the bat, this cable is much shorter. So that's all the cable you get right there, which is, in my opinion, still too long for most people's rifles, but obviously, you know, they'd rather have it a little bit too long than not long enough. So this whole system right here is way better than what you had before. Last time it would be about this length with coils in the middle, and it would stretch out to be literally like 3 feet long. And this is a big improvement. So you can see that it's got a constant on and then a momentary right here. And then this tail cap will just connect to any of your Feyachi weapon lights, the FL14, FL22, whatever, because they're all essentially the same light, just the mounting kit is different, which is why one is an FL14, one's an FL22, so on and so forth. So let me shut the heck up and show you what I'm talking about and get this thing mounted on there and see how it works. All right, so right here you'll see my previous mounting situation here. So this is the FL22. That just means that it has this type of M-lock mount. All the flashlights are the same for Feyachi, their weapon lights. So what we're going to be replacing is this tail cap and pressure pad assembly. So you'll see I had one of those stupid long ones. So I cut it down and then I soldered the wires together, and then I just threw some black tape on it. And it's still, you know, a little long. So what we're gonna do is just take this off. This just clips on there, and this is the standard pressure pad that comes with all your Feyachi weapon lights. It gets the job done. I did order this Pictony rail mount separately. It was like a few dollars, like $10 I think it was, or something like that. And it did its job after I cut the wire down, but when it was like 3 foot long, it was just all jumbled up here, and no matter what you kind of did, it was just a mess. So we're gonna take this cap off of the weapon light. Battery's gonna remain there, and then we're simply just gonna screw this one on. It's not rocket science, my dudes. So I'm doing this one-handed while I hold the camera here. All right, so I'm going to, all right, that's in there. So now let's just ensure that this thing does what it's supposed to do. So momentary, press the light, let go. All right, we're good. And then constant is this smaller. All right, we're on. So, all right, it works. That's a plus. Now we're just gonna mount this thing right here. And if you're mounting it to your Pictony rail, it literally just snaps on. You can take this, you take these 2 screws out, one here and one here, and then this bottom Pictony adapter will come off, and you can mount it. It comes with the M-lock accessories. So if you did want to mount it on the side or wherever you have M-lock, you could do that. I like mine on top because that's where my thumb naturally rests with my grip. So literally you just snap this thing in place. So boom. snapped in place, not going anywhere, doesn't interfere with my my front backup sight, so that's good. And then I just need to feed, I'm probably gonna move this back a little bit now, and then figure out my wire situation here. I might order the Strike Industries little sleeve that hides the excess, but this isn't bad. This little bit of excess is not bad at all. Once I get a little Strike Industries sleeve with this little wire keeper here, we'll be straight. So I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. I'll show you kind of what it looks like for now, and that's it, guys. Simple little upgrade for your Feyachi lights. All right, so here it is, ran through the wire keepers. Obviously, I have the excess stuffed in my handguard right now. It's not gonna stay that way because obviously barrel gets hot, burns the wires, common sense. I just tucked it in there to make it a little bit neater for now so it's not hanging all over the place. But yeah, once I get that Strike Industries sleeve, I could literally go right over top of this wire loom and it's gonna hide everything right here and clean this whole thing up. But the point of Peasant Elite was to build the absolute cheapest functional rifle that I could. So just a quick recap for you guys who haven't seen the Peasant Elite series, you should go check them out. But I built this gun from Delta Team Tactical Parts and a few others. And yeah, I built this thing for like, I wanna say like $350, $400. Accessories obviously are not included in that. That's just, you know, the stock. The grip was actually given to me from a buddy of mine, Desert Tactical. The SIG Romeo 5 was like $100. And then the sling, the light, you know, all that stuff is a little bit extra. But yeah, the rifle itself with the stock, the grip, and the backup sights was under $400. So this thing has performed flawlessly. Everything I've thrown at it, it eats it up. Steel case, brass, whatever, it doesn't care, it eats. And it is a little bit overgassed, but obviously that helps throw that steel case out, and I'm not gonna mess with it. I'd rather it be overgassed than undergassed any day. So yeah, Peasant Elite is awesome. But again, check out that Feyachi PS-30 tail cap kit if you run a Feyachi light and you're tired of that like 3-foot long braided corded cable. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and see you next time.